Hello. You are on the channel. Interesting. Our world is more interesting and diverse than we think. Something new happens every day. You may have read a lot of interesting things, but there will probably be something else that can surprise you. This is a selection of interesting facts. U.S. law allowed children to be sent by mail until 1913. There is a period of time in modern history when Apple had more funds in its accounts than the American government. The U.S. Navy contains more aircraft carriers than all the world's fleets combined. The Bible is the book most often stolen from American stores. There is a test tube, the diameter of which is 10,000 times smaller than the diameter of a human hair. There is only one river in Antarctica. Onyx. It flows only 60 days a year. Until the 17th century, thermometers were filled with cognac. Cats sleep for more than half of their lives. Well, such a life. Lemon contains more sugar than strawberries. Of course I have a sweet tooth, but I'll still choose strawberries. It turns out chickens can fly too. The longest flight of a chicken lasted 13 seconds. For a year, up to 500 kilograms of a Martian meteorite falls to the Earth. Jupiter has regular diamond showers. I would have such rains in the yard. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on all the beaches of the Earth. The cow can climb stairs, but cannot come down. Would have been smarter, would have gone backwards. Abroad, everyone is sure that Cheburashka is she. The heart of a white whale is the size of a Volkswagen Beetle. In Cresskill, New Jersey, all cats and cats must wear 3 bells, so the birds are always aware of their location. Do you know what the furry multi-colored things are called, which the girls from the support group of sports teams are beautifully waving? These are pipidastras. To free yourself from the crocodile's jaws, you need to press your thumbs on its eyeballs. It seems to me that you can escape from any predator like that. A chameleon is twice as short as its tongue. The runner is able to outrun the race car in the first 10 meters from the start. The hummingbird is the only bird that can fly backwards. To accurately maintain balance and aerodynamic properties, the eagle, when a feather falls from one wing, loses the same feather from the other wing. A rat can fall from a 5-story building without any damage, and people manage to fall off the chair and break their necks. Even a small drop of alcohol placed on a scorpion drives him crazy. Scorpio stings himself to death. The most common language is Chinese, and the second most common is Spanish. The English gets the honorary bronze. A fully loaded tanker traveling at medium speed takes about 12 minutes to come to a complete stop. And this despite the fact that the blades rotate in the opposite direction. Most sushi bars don't serve you wasabi, but colored horseradish. Real wasabi is very expensive for fast food. Yawning is essential for cooling the brain. Today, the IQ of women, on average, exceeds the intellectual IQ of men. Chocolate companies face extinction after 2050. While there's scientists of planet Earth claim that the laws of physics and chemistry discovered by them extend their influence only to 4% of the universe, because dark matter, which makes up most of everything in the world, has not yet been studied. Pets can also be allergic to their owners, because people are exactly the same carriers of allergens. A similar intolerance to hair loss and dermatitis is expressed. The spacesuit of the man who visited the moon as part of the Apollo 11 expedition was owned by a factory for the production of lingerie. Blind people cannot get schizophrenia. These two diseases are mutually exclusive. Otters have a pocket in their skin where they store their favorite pebbles, which they use to break the hard shells of mollusks to get food. Kangaroo is not the only one. Scientists have proven that the air in a coniferous forest is practically sterile. Cotton candy was invented by a dentist. In the 18th century, stylish European women shaved off their eyebrows and put on fake ones made of mouse fur instead. Fashion has always surprised me, and this fact is no exception. Google makes roughly $700 per second. Gold is such a rare metal that more iron is found in the world in 1 hour than gold has been found in all history. The striped raccoon is so named because before eating anything, the animal washes its food. If there is no water nearby, but you want to eat, then the raccoon is limited to making several washing movements. Scorpions can go without food for over a year. In addition, the scorpion can be frozen for several weeks, after which it can be thawed, and it will remain alive and well. Seahorses are the only creatures on the planet with males carrying offspring. They are also the slowest fish in the ocean. Cats never meow to each other. This sound is especially for people. Saffron is the most expensive spice in the world, made from dried stigmas of the purple crocus flower. The production of 30 grams of spice requires about 75,000 flowers, which are harvested primarily by hand. Body armor, fire exits, car wipers and laser printers were invented by women. Human DNA and banana DNA match 50%. For the digestion of cabbage, the human body expends much more calories than it receives from this vegetable. That is why cabbage and dishes from it are so valued in dietetics. Only about 30% of people hold their own opinion. The remaining 70% are influenced by the majority opinion.